Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. Normally I don't cut wood on the weekend, but today we're going to be cutting some wood. I got the 572, I got an umbrella on the wood. We actually just had this wood delivered yesterday. We had tons and tons of rain, but there was like 2 inches of rain in 2 hours or an hour and a half or whatever. I got an umbrella on the SHO, and I also put the Boxwedge, the 3.5 by 3.5. This is probably the Boxwedge I'll use most. I was using the 3x3 just to get some smaller wood for the bundles over there and to dry faster. But at this point, we're not splitting any oak for this season. It's going to be for the following season, and maybe even the season after. We'll wait and see what the moisture is. So I got the grapple on the MT100. The new grapple's been working out great. And then all these logs here, where you don't cut, I don't cut anything on the ground, so I'll pick it up with the grapple as I go, move it to the splitter. I'm not going to cut all the logs and, try and move around. I'm going to cut as I go. So the plan was to move a lot of the smaller wood over here, cut and keep splitting with the Boxwedge, but I got this load. And I mean, we got small wood, and then we got decent sized wood, which it's all oak. It's perfect for the Boxwedge. So I'm going to push it all through the Boxwedge, let it go up to the conveyor. I just put some pallets over there, and I'm going to get to work, and I'll bring you guys along with, and I'll probably only get, I don't know, an hour, maybe 2 hours of work done. I got to cut the lawn and everything else. So busy. The kids are actually at the pool at their friend's house with my wife. So that's good. I can get something done. So like I said, I'm just going to cut a little bit, split a little bit, probably come back to cutting a little bit. I did get some dirt on the logs, but I'll move these logs around with the grapple as I cut, and we'll just get to work. All right guys, so it's hot, and you can see I cut this big one I moved with the grapple, and then I got a couple smaller ones and stuff, and I have to get to this pile. I should have put this pile, I have all that space, I should have put it further up, so then that way I can cut it with the mini, cut it, move it over over here by the log lift with the mini, but it is what it is. We have the wood here, so we're just going to cut it. I just want enough space in here, and as I move up, it's going to get easier. But I want enough space in here to put my feet so I can split all this wood, because I do split on the log lift side, especially when I'm splitting with the box wedge. So let's start the splitter, and I'll get splitting, and we'll see how far we get. And if I'm going to cut more wood today, we have to see, because it's hot. Remember guys, this one's Tulip poplar. It ain't oak. I'm just gonna mix it in. Here's the oak. Perfect wood, guys. for a tulip poplar. There's one other piece over there. I'm not doing that today. Just need to get it out of the way. All right, guys, so that's it for this one. I'm done splitting for today. It's hot. It's getting later in the afternoon. I have pulled pork on the smoker, so we're gonna check that and cut the lawn and do all these other things. So it's just a quick video splitting some of the big logs. I have all these left to do, but it's working out good. And as I move up, I can just cut some, push them over with the mini and get them right there. Push them through the box wedge, stay on this side. And guys, some of the comments down below, people don't like the box wedge and they're faster with the 4-way and their wood's better with the 4-way. That's fine. As you know, the box wedge is not for everyone. I like the box wedge. It's a lot easier. It does make a lot of trash, but something like today, it's a lot easier if I had the guys or whatever, and I could just cut and they could just be pushing as I cut, pushing it through the box wedge. All the wood comes out the same pretty much. And yeah, it makes trash, but it makes wood fast with very, very, very little effort. So I still love the VS. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one.